So I heard that Mr. Vincent was a really good culinary teacher, and I think at home I really love to cook, but I don't really know how to do it. So I joined culinary because I knew we were going to be cooking, and I've learned a lot of stuff from here, and it's really fun environment to work in and stuff with Chef Vincent.
It's a really fun progression to watch them from when I first get them to 2 and 3 years later and how they develop. We do a lot of competitive events. So we've got 5 state championship culinary arts teams in Texas. They learn teamwork, they learn organization, they learn how to have a work ethic. I mean, do your kids do this at home, right? They learn how to, take responsibility for things, how to take a task, take a set of instructions, take it from start to finish based on preset parameters. They're just general observation of things is better. There's a tremendous number of life skills. My kids come out more employable than most kids. I've had kids go to apply for jobs in local restaurants and things like that, and they get hired on as managers at higher rates of pay because they've got more skills than kids their own age. And even for those that aren't going into the industry, we're giving them something that I think is very invaluable, and it's something that we've gotten away from, and that's cooking dinner at home and sitting around the table at the end of the day, right? And so, these kids go home and cook with their families, and we start to integrate that back into the household.
Honestly, it's a bunch of life lessons just that Chef has taught us. I remember last year, junior year, I was cutting up some sausage really badly, and Chef was like, son, if you're in my restaurant, I'd fire you. And I took that, I didn't take it to heart, but I used that to get better. I feel like culinary, it's the closest class you're gonna get to other students. Like, everybody here is kind of like family, and you just have to, literally you have to think what other people are thinking. Just through the whole class, cooking, doing individual skills, working, even cleaning up. You just get on a certain, like the same wavelength with other students, and you're just on top of it.
Teamwork's always a really good thing, right? And to watch the kids transition from being told every little step of what to do to be able to look around, assess the situation, and say, I need to do that and make it happen. And so, they're learning to work independently, but also for other people. They notice more things. It's like, hey, they need that, let me go help them out, instead of me saying, hey, can you go help them out? And so they start to basically, I call it navigating their world a little bit better, and becoming, I don't want to say better people, but better people, because they can go into other classes and take on more of a leadership role. A lot of kids just like to kind of hide in the background. My kids will step forward and take up that leadership role. And transitioning out of high school, when they either go into college or career training or wherever they're going to go, the adults that they will be that can step into a situation and just kind of walk in and become that leader, that's going to help them in whatever career path they choose.
Oh yeah, I'm pursuing a culinary career. I didn't know how to cook when I came in here. Yeah, you can go from knowing nothing to be winning state championships in Deer Park Culinary.
I was really big on culinary, and I think I do want to pursue a culinary because getting like the thrill of cooking and being in a rush and being on time and making sure everything's hot when you plate it to him, I really like it. So I think I am going to pursue a culinary school and stuff, colleges.
I tell a lot, when we do our elective fair and things like that, and kids come ask about the class, they're like, I would take your class, but I can't cook. And I'm like, you see this building right here? They're like, yeah, what's that called? Like, it's a school. Yeah, that's where you learn things that you don't already know, right? So you absolutely have to have zero knowledge of anything, and we'll teach you. Every single one of these kids, when they came to me last year, the first time we put a knife into their hands, they're shaking and they're unsure of what to do. And within a short time, they're transitioning into being able to take something from base ingredients and turn it into a finished product in a very short amount of time with confidence. 90% of what I do is build confidence, because without confidence you can't do anything. And when the kids start developing confidence, then those skills really start coming into play. So I teach anybody to cook as long as they want to learn. If you want to learn, I can teach you anything you want to know.